Hi everyone, welcome to my presentation on Phobia, Race for the Cure. Anxiety as we know it is a normal reaction to stress and could be beneficial. However, persons' reaction to stresses at times can become excessive to the point of avoiding these fearsome situations at all costs. This is what is called phobias. Phobias causes people to react irrationally to fear, to the point of disruption of their daily routine. So what is Phobia? Phobia, Race for the Cure, is the ultimate one-stop phobia awareness game. It is a board game that depicts a competitive, educational, and engaging journey from the start to the finish line at Phobia. Phobia is where the therapy to cure all types of phobia takes place, and the journey is what takes you there. The game is packed with surprises, which makes it a fun game and an educational tool. By participating in the journey, the awareness happens. How does the game play? To kick the game off, each player starts at the start line with 1 token for moving around, $800 for expenses, and 2 to 3 phobia cards. The first player tosses the die and advances forward. The remaining players follow suit. There are 3 major stops along the way to Phobia. Stop number 1 is at the Acknowledge station. To pursue any type of cure, the individual first needs to acknowledge that they have a problem. So, at this station, the players pull an Acknowledge card to check their symptoms. On the symptoms check card, a no means unconfirmed or not a phobia. A yes means a confirmed case of phobia. If one or more phobia card symptoms confirm as phobias, the player can go on with the game. If all phobia cards are unconfirmed, then the player returns to the start and pull new phobia cards to replace those he had at the start of the game. The game continues as normal. As players journey through the game, they will participate in these fun dynamics. They would pay to avoid things they fear. They will collect payments for daring things that they do. They would experience phobia delays or miss turns or return to start. They would overtake a player and send them back 1 space, or meet a player and send them back 3 spaces. Stop number 2 is at the Options station. Here, players will pull an option card and examine the list of choices that are available to them, the cost associated with each of them, and the duration of the treatment. A decision cannot be made until the player gets to station number 3. Stop number 3 is the Take Action station. Here, players can pay for treatment for all the phobia cards they are holding. The player with the Phobia Free Challenge card can present it and complete his challenge. If players are short on money, they can get funding to make up the difference in costs for their choice of therapy. However, for each $50 of funding received, the player will have to move back 1 space. What are the learning objectives and how does Phobia achieve them? There are 3 main learning objectives of the game Phobia. The first is that after playing the game, learners should be able to identify 2 or 3 of the different phobias in the game. How does it do that? Well, the game board is marked with some of the illustrations that mimic specific phobias. For example, the area on the game board with fire would represent the phobia arsonophobia. Players will be able to connect with the meaning of the phobia word and the images they see. The second thing that players would learn is the general type of fear symptom that a phobia is associated with. This is how the game does it. The phobia cards each have a scenario of the type of fear symptoms that is experienced for a specific phobia. Players can immediately associate the symptom with the phobia from reading the card. The third learning objective is that players would know what options are available to cure various types of phobias. The option card provides a list of therapy options that can cure phobias. The options range from doing nothing to neurolinguistic programming. So why should I be using this game over traditional methods? Good question. The dynamics used in the game makes the journey competitive and engaging, which makes it fun. The awareness is also presented in a non-threatening way and provides a process to overcome the disorder. Phobia is the ultimate phobia awareness game, so bring fun and hope with Phobia.